Funerals and cemetery arrangements can be expensive and emotionally exhausting. And that's reason enough to pre-plan yours. But there's another advantage you may not have heard of. Vicki Williams is the manager of Sunset Memorial Park, and she's here to tell us how funeral pre-planning can also make a difference with Medicaid. Thanks for joining us today.
You're welcome.
So tell us, pre-planning and prepaying, by the way, for your funeral, what's that have to do with Medicaid?
Well, what it does is allows the families that need some type of medical attention long-term to be able to spend down their assets. They can only have $1,500 before Medicaid comes in and helps the family. So what a lot of our families do at Sunset Memorial Park will spend down their assets, and they'll utilize some of those monies to prearrange their funeral and cemetery arrangements. And the state does not recognize that as part of the assets. You can only have $1,500 as assets before the state will allow Medicaid to come in and take care of an individual.
And you don't want to get caught where you've spent all your money and then you don't have enough to cover the cost of the funeral, and the family has to come up with it out of their own funds, basically.
Absolutely.
So why not do it to help you now, to help people right now? Is there any reason?
No, there is no reason. In fact, when you do this ahead of time, you're eliminating the costs from going up. You're also making decisions ahead of time to eliminate any type of pain and anguish from your families not knowing what your final wishes are. In fact, cemetery property goes up 100% every 7 to 10 years. And by taking care of your arrangements today, it will eliminate those costs from going up.
Talk about the emotional side of things. I mean, you know, most families don't pre-plan, and so someone dies and, you know, they're not, you know, they're certainly not in typically a very good mindset, and yet they have to rush out and pre-arrange and post-arrange a funeral. Tell us about the emotional part.
Well, the emotional part can be very, very overwhelming, because a lot of times by not pre-arranging, your family has to pay for everything at the time of a loss in full. Not only that, but they also have to make the arrangements not knowing if these are the type of arrangements that you would prefer. After everything is said and done, the family has the two thoughts in the mind. Did I do the right thing, and is this what they would have wanted me to do? So when you pre-arrange, you eliminate the burden from them not knowing what your arrangements are.
So if you want to have your own input into this, you should do it in advance.
Absolutely.
Now, what happens if you pay for a funeral, and I would imagine sometimes a funeral home goes out of business, or you know, something happens. Is there any protection at that point?
It's state relegated, and it allows the families to have peace of mind knowing that their arrangements are secure with us.
Right. And veterans, some special benefits for veterans.
At our location, Sunset Memorial Park, we allow our veterans to be able to receive a complimentary space at our cemetery. Not only that, but we also give them a 10% discount in any types of arrangements at our cemetery, any other products that they might need for their final arrangements.
So not every funeral home does that. That's unique. That's not part of the law.
Correct.
Okay, very good. All right, well, thank you very much. This is great information, and people should take a long look at pre-planning now instead of waiting till last minute when they're under the pressure of, you know, you got to do it right now. You don't know what mom or dad wanted, and it's just much tougher. Thank you.
Thank you.
When it comes to needing a funeral, it's a matter of when, not if, for all of us. Pre-planning and prepaying for your funeral can help you qualify for Medicaid too. Save you money, ease your children's anguish. To learn more, use the information that's coming up next. My thanks to Vicki for joining us today.
Find out more by calling Sunset Memorial Park at 440-777-0450 or click to www.sunsetmemorial.com. Next, the latest legal news for you.